So there's no one in here I know, no one in here I'm in a Discord call with.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I kind of just sit right here. I want to start red. And they know I want to start red, so we're just nearby. I like what Kaisa's doing right here by sitting in the tri-bush. And I'm just right here to see if they'll actually face check the bush. There's not really a lot I could do to punish them if they did. But if it was more than one, anyway.
Minions have spawned.
This was a really fun round. I thoroughly enjoyed this round. And much like the last game with Zach, I really wanted to make an emphasis on farming. I didn't actually realize how good of a CSN champion that Trundle is. I come in, they leashed me red, and then I go to Krugs. I can't remember if I go straight to chicken. I think I try to go after chickens, or I just go straight to blue. I don't really remember exactly what happens here. But I start with the Q, then get the W, because it gives the movement speed and it gives the attack speed as well. So every now and then, I'm basically attacking one, doing the Q on the big Krug. So I do a really big emphasis on trying to keep my W up as much as I can, so I can keep hitting jungle minions faster, so I can clear faster. I'm already down like half mana right here. I can't remember if I do chickens right here. Well, apparently I do chickens, but I know after I do chickens, I'm pretty sure I go over to blue. I take a lot of damage right here. Luckily, I get a bunch of life still off of my item. Off of the tooth and nail. Okay. Apparently, I don't go straight to blue. I am actually, right here, I'm wanting to play for Scuttle. So, what I do, I know I'm like 15 seconds early, so just to pass the time, I kind of go into the jungle. Kind of risky play. Whenever I hit right here, I see blue, and I was thinking that Yi usually starts blue anyway. So I was just thinking, okay, this whole side's completely clear, and I basically confirm it by hitting the light back toward wolves. So I definitely know Yi is in red side jungle. I know this Scuttle is mine for free. So I just took I took a little bit of time out of the way. I took like 15 seconds out of the way just to confirm. And Scuttle's mine, we have vision on the dragon path now for a little bit. That being said, I think I ping... Do I ping right here? No, I don't. I know Yi is on the red side, and he's pretty much... already got his stuff. I start on the wolves. Who's our top laner? Vlad pings for help right here. I don't give him help because I'm very low on mana, and quite frankly, I won't farm. And I'm in the middle of a camp. I don't want to just like quit my camp. Now I know that they were nearby, so I try to get vision, and I see Yi whenever I hit the light. I'm just gonna call it light. I can't even remember vision flower. I'm gonna call it light because I can see in the fog of war when I do it. So I'm just gonna call it light. So anyway, I'm here. I take blue. So here's what happens. They're fighting, and Triss is weak. So they got the Triss pretty weak. They're kind of really committed. We have vision right here, so we see Master Yi coming in. I'm on my bot side trying to start my Krugs. So I'm nearby to help. And we see the fight. I'm very close to finishing Krugs. But by then, Master Yi's pretty much already here. You kind of think that the distance that they'd be safe, but I don't really know what happens. Yi's able to like flash and then do his W, I think. And okay, Kaisa didn't die. Kaisa's just one shot and backs off. Annie, on the other hand, is half health and 3/4 mana. Gone. Annie, I'm going to show you what happens instead. So I'm kind of around. I just want to be a threat. I don't really want to engage. And I kind of do this just to be a little bit intimidating and run at them. I see the Trist get away right here easily with the W, which is her jump thing. So I'm just like, okay. I tried to do one more thing to scare them off. I just tried to see if maybe the Bard would try to get pinched right there. But the Bard is... The two people I really want to kill are not in the fight anymore. Or for this second in time. The two people I want to kill, Yi and Trist, they're not in the fight anymore. For this part anyway. They're not in the fight anymore. I think I ping right here, and I just turn back around because I'm just thinking, okay, I've managed to keep my ADC from dying. This is fine. This is plenty. I want to leave now. Annie gets caught right here by Bard. Is slowed down enough. Annie's pinging for assistance, and I'm just like, I don't want to give them 2 kills. I know Tristana's not too far away. I know Yi's already fairly strong. I think he's got like 1 or 2 kills at this point. This is a losing fight if I turn back around to help them. This is actually... It's not even a 3v2. What this is, it's like a 1.5 versus a 2.5 player. So I kind of act like I'm going to do something, but that's an easy kill. That's an absolutely easy kill. Get back to the game. So I see that they throw a vision down right here. I don't really think from this vision I have information that they have the scuttle. But I knew that since they had lane prio right here and they had 3 people and I was the only one at turret at the time, I know that anything near dragon, if they want it, aka scuttle, they're getting it. And there's not anything I'm going to do about it without dying to them. So, business as usual. I go back to my red buff and get my red buff. It's just time for me to farm. I know Yi's strong off of some kills. So, I just want to farm to make up for the deficit. Now, our Vel'Koz gets the... Honestly, I don't know what we're doing right here. This was kind of just a balls deep play. This was a very dumb balls deep play right here. Started it. They didn't clear out our vision. Like, for one, we already had vision on it anyway. Or we knew who was already there because we hit this vision light. We have, like, double information that they're here and they're starting dragon. Okay, let's see what the numbers are like. So we have me, our mid laner, ADC, and support. So we have our 4 right here. We're split off 2 and 2, kind of like how it should have been. I have red buff, and they have they have 3 people right here. The second, but their Bard's gonna come in. So this is gonna be a straight 4v4, and we're pretty much just gonna be fighting over half of this dragon. This is a very toss-up fight, by the way. Now, we're kind of fortunate that they've just taken a bunch of damage already. Yugi right here, Yugi Moto right here tries to stop us from coming in with the little stun gate, but I kind of just sit in it. And I try to CC him off and pinch him in between my little pillar and this... So I try to pinch him off in between... I try to pinch him and the ADC in between the wall right here with this pillar. With the dragon wall. So I'm just doing the thing that I like to do the most, which is being a nuisance. Bard's over here trying to fight me. While our support comes in, gets a little bit of damage right here. Maybe enough to stun the Beaker. So we just continue to fight right here. Annie, I guess Annie burns her ult or something. I don't know what she does to the bard right here. At this point, we've made it a... Technically it was a 4v3 because Kaisa doesn't come in until really late. But they were pretty low on health. Dragon's low on health too. They use Smite early. They use Smite just a little bit too early. And I use it right after they use the Smite, so I get the Steel Dragon. And once the dragons settle down, we get to see who's in here for the fight. So, we're just going to do a little bit of math here. Tristana has 2/3 of her health. Vigor has 2/3 of his health. Their jungler has half of his health. The three of us that are alive, we have basically all of our health. So it's not going to take two guesses to figure out who wins this. I kind of come over here, we bully the jungler, and then I steal a kill on Tristana. Kills off that. So that was a very, very good fight for us. And that fight is probably... We're almost up 4K gold. That fight pretty much put this game out of reach. Pretty much. We get the dragon. I know that we're pushing bot lane. So I try to come down here and I help get plate. And I take a little bit more damage than necessary. But it's not like anyone's down here to punish me for it. Like, pretty much the game's over already right here. Now, obviously, there's things they can do to get back into it, but that dragon fight is the tipping point of the match, where we're physically too strong to stop. Without just playing, like, the perfect game. Our bot lane's kind of separated right here. Our ADC is trying to get that support. I don't really know what's happening. I guess Trist wants to try to bait, but all that happens right here is that they kind of just bait themselves into me being nearby. Now they get away for free. They get away, but they can't make anything happen. Also, we have information on Yi being relatively nearby. I don't really know what happens right there for us to know that, but we get information on it. I stay nearby. Okay. So this is a dumb fight right here. I don't have vision in me being in here. I clear it out. I know that they don't know I'm here. So right after that fight we just tried to have, I stick around. My main focus right here is Tristana. I want to make sure that she either doesn't live or can't fight. So I act like I'm going to go after her. Tristana completely eliminates herself from this fight by backing off. This creates a 1v3 where we fight the Bard. I'm pretty sure the Bard just gets away. But I put us in really good position to at least give ourselves a chance. I really wanted to throw down a pillar right here to try to block his Q. But I'm not entirely certain that's even possible. I think he can just get through it anyway. Because I know the more time that I spend away from jungle, the less CS I'm getting. And the more CS I get, the better I can help our team have advantage against the enemy team. So, I do Trundle things, which include not power farm, but farm more so for our lane. Or more so for our team. So, to keep up the CS level. Or keep up the gold lead, period. I get blue, get grumpy. So you can obviously see the Maokai is right here. I think Master Yi just ganked top lane. And I'm in my blue side jungle, so I'm very close by. Master Yi takes a little bit of damage off of that turret because Vlad goes back under it. I see this. I'm not trying to come up with some creative angle to go get them. Although they don't have vision. Straight up, I gank this lane the old-fashioned way. I come in from behind our laner. And they have no idea. They have absolutely no idea I'm even remotely nearby. I do this. I throw a pillar in the way of the Maokai. I saw the Maokai with the shield smite. I hit Maokai even more. Easy kill for me with the ult. The Q. It was like the Q or the ult. I'm not very familiar with Trundle's abilities just yet. So I'm not exactly certain the information. I know we've already killed top lane. So the first thing I do is clear out vision. I try to make sure there's no vision in right here, in Try, or right here. Usually people don't ward this, but I like to try to clear it out anyway. And then I walked over to Krugs to see if their Krugs was up. Because I knew we had a numbers advantage. So I come over here, get Herald Scuttle. And then I go toward mid because I know that there are people to potentially gank. I get right here. I'm sitting. I see Vigor's kind of sitting back. And from him kind of just sitting back right here, especially whenever he starts walking back right here, whenever he sees me walking right here, I know he has vision on me. Because I know he's nowhere near willing to be right here. I know he's sitting back trying to create as much distance from me as possible. So I know he knows I'm there, and I just leave. I think we saw where their Bard was in our jungle. So I try to come down here and help at that, but by the time I see Annie come out of Try, we already see Bard is walking back out. Now, Bard kind of just stays back out again. He hits a nice little root right there. I go to my red, get the red. Because again, I don't want to just be out in people's lanes hogging up CS share. I want to keep farming. I get right here, I know that they don't have vision. I hit my W to go in faster. And again, I've conditioned this Tristana by ganking her lane twice now. And running at her, I've conditioned her to go ahead and blow that W to get the heck away from me. I've already conditioned her to do that. Meanwhile, this Bard is caught out with no health. This looks like a 2v3, but in reality, Tristana's already got the mental that she doesn't want any. Because she knows I'm nearby. It's too late for her to be any part of this whatsoever. She's already got the mental. I throw a pillar down to make sure he can't just run away. But by then, we already get the kill. And Bard burns his ulti on me. I want to see... Oh, I hit that just to see if their blue's up. And to see if Master Yi's in their blue side jungle. Alright. There's a fight that happens right here that kinda tilts me off of the face of the earth. I know we just got a kill on Bard. And Bard is kinda sitting back. Vigor's not in lane. So we have our Vel'Koz right here. And because we know Bard wasn't in lane, we have a numbers advantage down here. I wanted bot lane and mid lane to come over here and help me with Dragon. But it just doesn't happen. So I just start Dragon. Now, very, very unfortunate timing. Because the Master Yi walks right by me and has the vision on me and has the information that I'm starting Dragon. So he's going to be nearby. And let's see what happens. I pretty much give up on the Dragon because this thing's half health. And I know Yi's nearby. I know Yi still has like a little bit of strength. I'm up on him in farm. Or I'm up on him in levels rather. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm stronger than him. And he kind of gets the first ability off on me. I've burned off a lot of abilities right here already on the dragon trying to solo it. Was a numbers advantage for us at the beginning. We had one mid laner that was there by himself that could have went down there and helped me. And we had another numbers advantage in bot lane because Bard was killed. So we were up 2 people in the bottom side of the map. We were up 4-2 in players on the bottom side of the map to get this Infernal when I pinged for it. And because there was no help, everyone was kind of just away. They get a free kill on me. So we go from having a 4-2 man advantage to them going from being able to get dragon to catching our bot laners being pushed too far. So from here, it's a 3-2 advantage. Or if you really want to go by health-wise, it's like 1.5 to 2.5. I'm just gonna throw random crap out there. So our bot lane had vision. They knew that Tristana was coming in. They knew they were pushed out far. And let's see. By now they know, because of the vision, Yi's coming too. So they know they're in deep trouble. Annie does good just to stun one of them. But it's too late. Anyway, they try to fight here. Once again, Tristana is kind of just like conditioned to try to leave the fight because I've messed with her for the map. I think they get a kill right here. Bard gets a little bit cheeky on a way to get out. And once again, we just push out too far. Yes, 3 of them are half health, but we're pushed out too far. It's still technically a 3v2. Okay, we actually get a kill off. I don't know why we burned the flash right there for it. All right, anyway, we get a kill out of it. We get a kill out of the 3v2. I think it was really ballsy, and I throw a control ward right here just to make sure that we know that he's relatively nearby. So he comes up here and he gets his Grumpy while I try to get Scuttle. I pillar the Scuttle just to make sure the Scuttle can't go anywhere. I physically have the Scuttle stuck in between my character model and his. Okay, this is where the stupid stuff happens. I don't know why, but Kai'Sa's pushed up really far to try to get a kill on someone, I guess. And Kai'Sa gets destroyed in their try. I don't know what the heck she was thinking. Annie's pushed out too far, too. That's a 2v1. This is not a 2v2. There's 2 walls in between me and this fight. This is not a 2v2. This is a 2v1. And I try to go up to help, but Annie runs back this way, which is fine. Annie needs to keep running back this way. So I realize I've done messed up, and I need to go back over here to help. She was afraid of the Bard queue or whatever this is, this travel that lets you go through items. Annie turns herself back up here to try to get me to help her, but the damage is already done. She's gonna die. She burns her flash for it too, and then she pings me wondering why I couldn't help her. When all she had to do was just keep walking down here and I could have pillared one of them. Chances are you was probably gonna get the kill anyway. So from the last like minute of gameplay, there's like 2 different fights that happen. They lose 1 player, we lose 2. Off of what is essentially a 3v2 for their team. Let's see, what do I see? I see Bard and Yi go through here. I kind of realize that Vel'Koz is pushed up really far, pushing on the Vigor. This is an easy kill for them. Easy 3v1. Easy. Well, it's not a 3v1. Technically, right here. Technically, right here is a 1v1. But it doesn't take them long to make the numbers matter. Because he's getting slowed so much. Vigor's coming in for the chase now. Master Yi and I... Okay. This is kind of dumb on my part. But it gives... I know Yi's going to have like the best chase down out of any of the champions. I know that I'm at my chickens here. And I know that they're closing in and trying to kill our Vel'Koz. And I know that Yi's a little bit late to it. So I just throw the W right here. I try to catch up to him and I just try to distract him. He's a little bit committed to fighting me and I slow him down with the Chilled Smite just enough to keep this from being a 3v1. It's a 2v1 with a chance for him to still escape. I'm pretty sure he doesn't get away, but it's still a good effort. Farming as usual. I see Vlad right here, and I'm just thinking, like, okay, this is a 2v1. They're just going to get an easy kill on Vlad. And I don't want to go up there because I don't really know where everyone else is. I don't want to feed another death. So I just continue to farm like I should be. So, Bard wants to kill the Vlad. And so does Maokai. Maokai is down 2 levels. Bard's down 4. So... they're going to get this gank off right now. Vlad's very weak, but he gets a crap ton of health back off of the Maokai. They kind of root, but in the end, it's still too much. He gets the kill on Maokai. So I'm still right here, and I'm thinking, okay, Vlad's pretty much lost. There's no real point in helping him. I'm just going to continue to fight. He keeps draining health back. And... by the time I finish blue, I see that they're both still really weak. And I think if I go up there, I'm like, oh hey, even if we lose Vlad, I can still kill Bard, which is exactly what it is. Honestly, Bard's a boosted animal for even trying to stay there. I come in and I get the easiest kill on Bard. I like literally just go up to him and smite him. And off of that information, I know that 1, Maokai has died. 2, the support has died. Now I know our top laner's dead, but their top laner's dead. I don't really have information on where their jungler is, but I know that Maokai's dead. So that's 1 person that isn't there that I can go ahead and start Herald with. So pretty much what happens right here is I'm trying to take the Herald, but I don't do it efficiently because I'm not practiced at it. Maokai teleports back in, and I can see that from our minions that he's trying to teleport back in. So I don't do this efficiently at all because I don't know how to slay it very well. Keep it on my field. So I don't know what on earth prompts Maokai to come down to me. I don't know how he knows at all. I think he just comes down here and gets lucky to get to me. Anyway, he comes up to me, gets the root. They get dragon for free, basically. But yeah, I get punished for trying to take Herald solo. Herald's basically just down half health. And I give up on it just because I don't know where everyone on their team is. So I try to get it. Apparently he's not by himself. Yeah, we lost 2 teammates right there. So I'm just trying to get away at this point. I think I'd die right here. Honestly, don't remember. And I sit like right here under turret just to make sure that they can't dive me. Vlad tries to come in for the help right here, but I'm pretty sure Vlad just dies. I think, no. Okay. Okay. Vlad goes down there and tries to fight a 1v2. Because he wants to help me. But he gets a little bit too greedy on it. He should have just let me run off and live. Oh, my red's up. So I just go back down to the red side to get red side clear. I got a flip foam. What do you mean? Did you get the old new razor? Right, anyway, I get Krugs, and then I think I go after it. Because I know I still want to get farm. So come down here, clear out Krugs. Get the farm. So no farm still very important. Get the red. I don't really know if that pillar even did damage. It's been done. Anyway, I get a super fast clear on red. I know that whenever I'm fighting red right here, there's a bunch of colors mixing up right here from red and blue. And I know I'm supposed to probably try to help fight right here. I throw a W down to move myself back toward the fight. Help my team. Let's see what happens. I guess we get a 1-in-1. We get a 1-in-1 fight right here. I kind of face checked this. I didn't really realize that Maokai and Yi were going to be coming right up on us. I knew that they were close by. I throw a pillar down right there to try to keep the Maokai and Yi from getting Kaisa. But the problem is that they root and dash to her, so there's no way to save her. She just dies. It's an easy death. Easy death. Vel'Koz for some reason just walks up to the bush instead of comes back toward me. And for that, Vel'Koz gets really weak and he throws his Zonias or a stopwatch one down right there. Yi is super greedy on it and gets the kill on Vel'Koz, but I get the kill on Yi in the process because he's still dope. And Maokai tries to root me and starts to get some aggro from the tower. Bard burns the flash and burns the ability on me and gets the kill on me. No, Tristana gets a kill on me.
Executed.
We're still up 6k gold. So we're doing Gucci gang. We're up 6k gold and 6 kills. We also have 4. We've also taken 4 of their turrets. Again, off of respawn, I want to keep farming, get some farm back up. Even though all 4 of my teammates are mid lane. So I come back over here to red side crush. They're getting a gank on my team in the mid and bottom jungle. On mid lane and bottom jungle. So the teams are just kind of fighting.
Blue team.
People have died. I get here really late. Or actually, yeah, I pretty much just wanted to get some farms and try to get some ward clear. Since I knew I couldn't be in the fight, I wanted to do something that impacted me. So I cleared out a vision, which was good. And because I know that... I know 3 people just died, or like 2 people on their team just died, and I see 2 people in the lane right here. I know that I'm in their blue, and I can kind of get their blue buff for free, because I know no one's in this side of the blue. So I go and steal their blue. And I have blue buff. I desperately ask for help on this dragon. You know, I don't think we do this at all. So we see them come up. We see the 3 come up right here with this vision that we have. I wanted to start dragon, couldn't do it, so I knew that they would push toward us because it was around the time for dragon to spawn. So what we've essentially got right here is a 1, 2, 3 versus a 1, 2, 3. I throw a pillar in the middle of this already very small opening to kind of mess with everyone's movement right here. So it helps us somewhat kind of get a pick or a crowd control. So everyone's got to pick what they're going to do. The 2 carries go for the mid laner and the support on my team, while the top laner goes toward me because I really want to start dragon. I kind of fake going after the dragon, and our mid laner throws the ult out. I throw a W down so I can run back toward them, and we start fighting. We get an easy kill on Tristana, who pushed herself out too far. We kind of make this a 4v2 in that Annie uses her ult right here. Maokai tries to root us right here just so we can't kill him, but in the process, we get a kill on Annie, or we get a kill on Maokai. And Bard, for some reason, decides to come in behind us right here. I don't really know what this is, but Bard takes a ton of damage right here. And I'm still near the dragon. I kind of come to this fight, but he's super weak. He's trying to kill one of our teammates. I just walk up to him and eat him. Kind of an easy eat. So, at this point in this fight, we have all 5 of our teammates alive, and they have 3 people dead. So I think that I'm just going to throw my W down and book it back toward dragon and get dragon. Now, I don't really care if anyone helps me here or not, and they had vision with me going back toward it. They know Kai's is nearby, but there are 3 people dead, and we see the 2 people that are remaining in lane. So I'm not worried about anyone coming in this game. And it's an easy dragon. Easy dragon. For some reason, they get Herald, but they decide to throw it at their own tier 2 turret. This play makes absolutely no sense to me at all. I don't know why they throw it down right here. All Yi has to do is just go to a side lane, push up the side lane a little bit, and get a turret like right here. Clear up the minions, get up to right here, throw the Herald down, and just plow our turret with it. That's all they have to do. Instead, they basically just waste it by throwing it down back here. Anyway, yeah, they get a kill on Vlad or Kaiser. They get a kill on Kaiser right here. But we get a kill right back. We actually get 2 kills right back. And now Herald is essentially just standing here and easily able to be killed. Meanwhile, I'm coming in and I'm kind of just chasing the B off. Middle. I see that they are very much pushed up on my team mid lane. I was just right here farming, so I'm going to peel back off and help. I helped kill Yi right here because Yi's about to absolutely slaughter our support. And I see our mid laner is half health. I know Bard was very weak. And I know there's a Veigar right here that wants to get chased down. So I just go at him. And he throws a really nice stun, and I try to pillar him, but it's not enough. But I'm going to stay relatively nearby for just a second to make them kind of... Vlad just goes balls deep under their turret right here. I kind of like it. So I follow him in. I'm just like, you know what? You're doing some work. I'm going to follow you in here. Maokai roots us or stuns us. But Vlad's just over here doing Vlad things. And I know I'm low health, so I kind of just back off. Instead of fighting anymore, I just clear out vision. Because that's the only thing that I can really do to help right now. I see our team is absolutely destroying right here. We haven't lost anybody. So it's about time that I actually get over here and help our team trying to finish the game. We're up 19 kills. We're up 19 kills. We're up basically 12k gold.
Red team's turret has been
6
destroyed.
turrets. We go over here and try to help finish the game. Or at least try to make it as chaotic as possible for them to not be able to have
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
not have a good balance in the base. So I'm kind of just around, I'm not really fighting. Okay, Bard goes full idiot right here, running off by himself. I kind of pillar him just to make it harder for him to move around still. I smite him. So, whatever, Bard just goes and does stupid things, runs out by himself. They get a kill on Annie. Then I just turn back around and continue to slaughter. Don't cause there's a hole right there that he burned. I actually just went full ape right there and just stayed too long.
Dominating.
But anyway, I really wanted Dragon, but I think they're gonna come out and they're gonna get Dragon because they're able to defend. Yeah, they kill that easy. Because Ye's still strong. And it's still 10 seconds before I'm even alive. We've got 4 people dead. We can't contest Dragon. That's the easy Dragon for them. Very easy Dragon. So, really the only thing to do now, we're pushed up so far in every lane. What we do is we just get everyone back together and we fight and win the game. That's pretty much the only thing that happens the rest of this match. So Annie's caught out a little bit up ahead by herself. I catch up to her. I'm trying to clear out a little bit of vision because I know I'm not fighting at the second. So I try to control. I know we're about to fight. I know we have 3 people in lane. We obviously have me, and then I know Vlad is still trying to catch back up with the team. So we kind of just push forward anyway. Fighting right here. I don't really know why. And Vel'Koz kind of just burns an ult. I see Maokai right here, so I'm kind of just bullying him a little bit. And we get a kill off. So that's the first pick we needed. We were already entirely too strong. Maokai gave us a free kill. I go and eat Master Yi. There's 3 dead. This game's over. Absolutely over. Get a full kill right here. And then someone kills Beaker. We take out the turrets and that's it. So this is a GG's. I go 6-3-10. It was a very good game. Very good game for me.